herzlich willkommen zu JMC. Ich sitze hier gerade mit Zack und Ryan von Portugal.The Man im Gebäude 9 in Köln. Let's talk about your latest record, the Satanic Satanist. You put so many different music styles from various times in it. I mean, I hear 50s, 60s Motown, even 70s and 80s. What time is your main influence?
Which decade?
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say the 70s.
Yeah, that was the most, I think, innovative time in music, or in rock and roll at least. I mean, with people like the Beatles, you know, just paving the way for all progressive rock and roll for the future. Things were being done that just have never been done before. And like Ryan was saying yesterday, a lot of people can get pretty crazy and do a lot of weird things now, but there's so much more technology. Back then, when you were the first one doing it, you had to actually make synthesizers and a bunch of crazy stuff. It's pretty nuts. Some awesome music came out of there.
And are there any music styles where you said they would never influence you?
Oh, we were talking about how the 80s weren't too big in any of our lives as far as music styles. I mean, the synthesizers and things like that are pretty 80s, but I think we tried to use them in a not so 80s way, but they're just from the 80s.
Yeah, I like some 80s punk, but that's about it. I don't really play it though. I just like listening to it.
Your music and your artwork as well is, are very colorful. For me, it's like you're creating your own world. Is it true? And is music for you the tool to escape from reality a bit?
Yeah, that's probably our singer mostly. He's off in his own world all the time, so that's kind of his reality when you see the artwork, and I definitely think the music goes along with it, and you know, it's just anytime you can just relate all your senses to one. You know, if you think of a sound, you can think of an image, and those are just the ones that connect with the sounds that we make in our head, I guess.
You describe Portugal Man often as an alter ego, such as Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
What's his character like?
Well,
It's like all of us.
yeah.
I don't know if there was really a character outline for any of his qualities or personality traits.
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say a mix of Hercules and Jesus. Is how I'd like to think of him as.
Powerful man.
Yeah.
You're really getting a lot of recognition here in Germany. How does it feel for you? I mean, it's tonight. Gebäude 9 sold out.
Yeah, a bunch of shows have sold out so far. It's been really cool. This country has just been so good to us since the very beginning. Our very first record, you know, we were getting way more press over here and way more people at the shows than we were in America, and so it was always a nice treat to come over and visit. And since then, America's kind of caught up. We're about the same size, I think, in each country, but you guys definitely started it first, and it made us feel really good.
Your next album is coming out next year. You said it would be more keen to experiment.
Yeah, it's a pretty synthetic record. A lot of samples and keyboards, and then even a lot of the bass is done on keys. It's just kind of a weird record.
You used a lot of samples as well on your last record.
There's way more on the newest record though. Yeah. A lot of samples. Yeah.
What exactly did you sample on the Satanic?
Oh, there's just some drum beats that are sampled. It's not nothing else really. But we just chopped up a lot of parts that we played and rearranged them and changed them around and things. Like I would play a keyboard part and then they'd just like take a chunk of it and repeat it and things like that. So yeah, it was cool.
Okay. So thank you for the moment and have a good show tonight.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Portugal.The Man are robust. They sound like Gilbert Gottfried. When you listen to them, you want to run. Too bad they're just a bare naked ladies ripoff.